Alright. Hello, welcome to CafTrak. This app is made specifically to help a user track their caffeine intake throughout the day and its lasting effects. This right here would be the welcome screen, which is only shown to if the user is opening the app for the very first time. And purpose of the screen is to collect user information needed for the calculations for the graph that you'll see later on. All this information is put into an SQLite database, and there is error checking to ensure that users enter valid inputs. For the sake of example, our user is named Charles. He weighs roughly 80 kilograms, about 190 pounds, and is aged 42, male. Now we see the home page. This is what the user will normally open the app to see after they've input their name, age, and weight for the very first time. All calculations for the graph are done in the background and background threads, and update the graph in real time. Yellow line here corresponds to caffeine level where a user may start to feel jittery or nervous, and the red line represents where caffeine levels may become harmful or possibly even lethal. So at that point is cause for concern. The vertical blue line is supposed to show the current time in hours. Current time being 1:36 p.m. Now, let's add a drink. Now, here we are on the Add Drinks page, which includes a search bar and a list of preloaded drinks. Now, typing into the search bar actually updates the list to reflect the query in the bar. Here we will add a coffee to our drinks, and you will see this spinner, which we can use to specify the time that Charles had his drink. So let's say Charles had his drink at 11:50. We hit add drink. And now you can see that the graph has been updated and customized to the specific user. This will happen anytime a drink is added. Now, let's add another drink. Back on the Add Drinks page. This time, we're going to add a custom drink. So we scroll down here, click the Add Custom Drink button. And here we find ourselves on the Custom Drinks page. Here, our user can add a drink of his choice with name and caffeine content. In this case, our user has found an off-brand named Blue Bull, and it has a caffeine content of 200 milligrams. We add this drink. Now, it does not show up on the graph because we first have to go back to our drinks page, and we will see that it is now added to the list. So now we select our new drink, say what time we had it. We're gonna say 1 o'clock, or military time 13. Say add drink. And here we see the newly updated graph that takes into account the previous drink and the one that was added to show the current caffeine levels in the user's body. And same experience goes for adding more drinks, either to the list or adding drinks to the graph to show the user. And that wraps up our application. Very simple to use and very useful for those who worry about their caffeine intake.